everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 4 of Let's Play Classic Mario World of Magical Crystals, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Alright, we are still in World 2, and we gotta do Volcanic Bones, which I'm not surprised that you got the Bone Raft. Oh, we got more Sonic 3 music this time. That's a Lava Reef Zone, if I recall. I'm not going for that P-switch, hopefully it wasn't really needed. They put it in pretty much one of the worst spots, really. Oh, could've used the P-switch just to get up there somehow, but don't really think it's gonna be that necessary. In fact, it actually is not necessary. Okay, that's how you get the P-switch. You just go this way. I guess I just hit it again. There you go. Just to play it safe, and otherwise I might die. Oh wow, that was actually tricky. They put like 2 platforms right there. I'll hold on to this shell, because I might be able to get another blarg with it. I don't think I should try it. And it didn't even go to the other side. Like it just vaporized instantly. That's hilarious. I'll go get that, because I can. Okay, this level, of course, seems pretty easy. I don't need a flower. I'm better off not getting one. I mean, this level so far made it a habit for me to get some feathers. I might as well have 2 of them. Just to play it on the safe side. Alright, well, so far, we're not having many troubles with this hack. The levels can be a bit lengthy, but still pretty good. I mean, remember, this hack was made before the Great Alliance, which is, well, Classic Mario World 2. And it was... You can even go across, like, solid floor rather than just lava. Whoa. You tried some tricky stuff on me. I don't like that. Okay, I don't like this part. And that was a load of crap. Like, I clearly flicked at him, and nothing happened. Okay, I didn't even think it was going to go up that high. So I'm taking some dumb damage right here. I want to stop that. Don't even try it. There we go. That was actually a pretty easy level. Despite getting hit a couple times, but oh well, life goes on. Gold Rock Caverns, let's go. Hopefully I'll get lots of monies. Oh, that's why it's called that. Duly noted. That I could possibly get crushed to death. If the blocks just happen to be low enough. So let's hope that's not the case, which it probably will eventually. Otherwise, it's just pointless. And not really considered a threat. Yeah, I ain't done running that. But I tried. Okay, well, this is not too hard either. I would imagine I'll start getting hard later, ladies. I knew exactly that that could be misconstrued into a completely different context. It's like, oh, it gets harder later. Or sometimes not at all. That's terrible, by the way. Okay, let's just move on here. There's a pipe over there. And I thought it'd be just like, Rexes will keep spawning from that pipe. But apparently that's not true. Such a thing does not happen. Oh, you gonna make it through? You gonna make it through? Oh, okay, you did make it through. But you still die anyway. For other circumstances. Thank you. And I gotta wait. Waiting is the hardest part. No, the hardest part is actually that rock. That's pretty hard. So hard it'll probably kill you if you... Okay. It was creeping in there. Can't believe I miscued that completely. You find it odd that I'm letting bats live, and I realize, you know what, I think I'm starting to slowly get over my disdain for bats in video games. Like, in the NES days, they were pretty rampant, like my total hate for them. But now it seems to have scaled back just a little. Come back, you. There, now I got 70 lives. Just by World 2, which we haven't even finished yet. Underworld Lagoon. Okay, well this isn't really much of an underworld, though. Even though it is, like, pretty dark out. Maybe we'll be going in some underwater cave or something? Probably. Wouldn't put it past them. As long as I don't have to deal with any more of them surprise fish. They can be pretty annoying. And surprising. And fish-ish. Yeah, that's what they do. How dare those fish act like fish? Why can't they just act like, I don't know, manatees or something and be almost extinct? Which hopefully they won't be. Just that they're big and leave you alone. Maybe manatees don't do that. It's like, maybe manatees are just a bunch of jerks, and I'm like, oh, no wonder there's not many of yous left. Because you won't stop being the assholes of the sea, and we had to get rid of yous unless you started, like, changing your behavior. I mean, why can't you be like, I don't know, shrimp? They don't bother you. Well, look, that's because they're freaking small. Of course they're not gonna bother you. Like, everything's bigger than them, almost, except for plankton. You know what I'm saying? As you can tell, I'm not that great at biology, but, I mean, at least I passed it in high school. Look, dolphins are made out of coins. The things you learn. That is why I don't eat tuna fish. Because I'll get, like, metal poisoning. Anyways, let's go to Morton's castle. I'd imagine if you, like, ate a lot of coins, it wouldn't be so bad. I mean, it'll come out eventually. It's a soft metal. So that means you won't be getting any hard stools from them. See? You can trust me. I'm on the internet. I wouldn't lie to you. Everything on the internet is true. I legitimately did not see that coming, by the way. So, that's me being an idiot. Okay, I'm pretty sure I hit the top of his head. And for some reason I got hurt. You mind explaining what's up? Like, I don't know, why don't you ask the tuna fish, because they're made out of coins after all. Ugh, shut up. Shut up, me. You and your nonsense tangents, if you don't want to talk about your play-by-play all the time. Otherwise, you know, everything will just get boring. Like, he's just doing play-by-play on what he does, as per usual. I wish he'd talk about some random stuff now and then. Start talking about random stuff. I wish he'd just talk more about play-by-play. Because what he's saying doesn't make sense anymore. It's like, make up your mind, guys. Having this a straw man argument with myself here. It's ridiculous. What's also ridiculous is that we're almost finished World 2, and this is only, what, the 4th episode? Normally I finish World 2 a little bit faster, like maybe the 3rd episode. Why was there a whole bunch of mushrooms there? Oh, this is auto-scroll, isn't it? There's a lot of spikes coming down. It's like, how many? Like, you don't see them fall, so you have no idea what's gonna happen. I'm pretty sure I hit jump there. But, I mean, you could be standing on the wrong spot. There's not much you can do about it other than just hope you move in time. See, that could have hit me right there. No, oh, too late. Could have had 2 goat power-ups for the Morton battle. Oh well. Almost had me there. Ugh, God. Everything's coming down fast. It's coming down faster than NORAD stock. No, wait, NORAD is the guy that was the group that was trying to hunt down Santa Claus. I'm talking about Enron. Sorry, that's how forgettable Enron is now, other than just being a bunch of stock jokes. Yeah, NORAD is pretty much like a... had their shit hit the fan too, ever since that whole skit on Robot Chicken where they killed Santa, and then Christmas got cancelled. Remember that? Because that sounds like something that would actually happen under Donald Trump. Oh, Morton's actually pretty heavy. Then again, he was heavy ever since Mario Kart 8. Whoa! I also find it funny that in Super Mario Bros. 3, it was Ludwig and Roy that were heavy, but Morton was not. He was still big, but he didn't cause earthquakes. Makes you wonder. Maybe he was just husky and then started gaining some weight later on. Chocolate Pass. Yeah, that's where Morton came from. That's why he's so heavy. I swear to God, I did not think that first pipe would actually take me somewhere. That's hilarious. Okay, that was just a coin heaven. Well, can't always get what you want. What happens if you just fall down? Okay, well, I was kind of thinking of all the pipes there. Maybe the only way down is, well, through the pipe, and if you fall, you die. It's like, how do you die in coin heaven? That's crazy. That makes no sense. Okay, that seemed like a bit glitchy. The reason why I'm going back is, well, there's a power-up back there. Also, there were a couple of these coins. Oh, I only need to go this far. That's actually better. Saves me a little bit of travel time, which I like. Well, the travel time I don't like. Even though sometimes it's more about the journey than the destination. Unless I'm playing through a hack, then I just like to get from point A to point B whenever possible. While still showcasing as much as possible. That was close. Can't believe I've never hit that guy. What? I threw a fireball at him and he did not die. Are these Koopas actually invincible when they're sliding now? Because I find that weird. Okay, I was thinking, are these invincible too? Because their shells are actually a different color now. I don't know about you, but I don't think that's the color of chocolate. That seems like the color of charcoal. Maybe they mispronounced what they were going to spell, and it's actually charcoal pass rather than chocolate pass. I'm just saying, this has got to be the ugliest color of chocolate ever. And I'm not saying this to be prejudiced, I'm just saying that, you know, I mean chocolate as in edible chocolate. Stuff that's made out of cocoa beans and whatnot. So technically chocolate is a salad. If it's made out of bean, or a legume. So yeah. Candy Venus Hill. Why is it called that? Isn't that like the same thing that Homer tried to eat off that babysitter's pants? No, not literally just eat it right off her pants. I mean, he plucked it off, and then she thought it was like him touching her behind. To be fair, Homer didn't even try to like clarify what was going on right away. He was just looking at her as like, and it was just like, yeah, I mean, way to make yourself look a little more conspicuous, Homer. Then again, he's always been dumb, because that's how they bill him to be. Because he's a white male. That's why you're allowed to call him dumb. Don't you know? That's what Tumblr said, so it must be true, right? Let's move on here. Can I go in any of those pipes? Oh, no, come back, you! Come back! I can talk about more Simpson stuff if you want, Yoshi, don't leave me. Like, seriously, I will at some point if I get around to it. If I find something that happens that's relatable to The Simpsons, which is everything. Okay, there we go. Well, meeting those Pokies. That reminds me of that Itchy Scratchy episode where, a cow ate Scratchy, and he passed through, like, 4 different stomachs. Because that's what cows have. They have more than one stomach. Just thought I'd let you know. That was dumb, by the way. No, not the whole thing about Scratchy being digested by a cow. I mean, that was pretty hilarious and also very gross. I just mean that I fell down there. Well, to be fair, that was a bit of a blind jump. I mean, you gotta give me that one. I'm trying to eat you, by the way. Did that really serve much purpose other than to get up here? Oh, right. I forgot this level had a secret exit. Wait a minute. Why is that in there? I feel like you should be able to get in here somehow, but you can't. Where would they put a key to, then? Maybe I should not worry about that right now. I think I should just go and call it a day. No, not in general. I just mean with this particular, level. That was weird. I don't have an idea on where the secret exit could be, unless it's in here. But let's just ignore that for now and just finish the level. Hey, come back! I need, like, my 78th life. Screw it, I'll get, like, a number 79 here. Wow! Lost my Yoshi and my power-up just because I wanted one extra life. Aren't I an idiot? I could have just grabbed a coin right there. Suboptimal! Dolphin Lake, that also has a secret exit. Let's just go here. Get my Yoshi back. I want my Yoshi back, Yoshi back, Yoshi back, Yoshi back, Yoshi back, ribs. Oh god, that sounded morbid. Yeah, let's pretend that I never said anything like that. I mean, I don't want to rip my Yoshi in half just to eat its ribs. Like, I'd rather its face, because that seems to have a lot of meat on it. I mean, look at its nose. It's gotta have, like, a lot of plump meat in there. I'm just saying. I know where it's at. It'll be nice and tender. Why do I say it like tender? Like, it's tender. You know, not Tinder. Like, I keep getting swiped left on a regular basis. Not that I would know, because, well, I'm pretty sure that will warp a lot of minds. You know, if you're on a dating profile and you know that somebody did not like you. Can you imagine, like, how many egos would get crushed if you got to see that? Come back, you. Like, that would just be demoralizing to someone like me. Not exactly like me. Not me in general, but someone like me. Does not necessarily mean me. You know what I'm saying, right? You should know by now. Because I make it very clear. Maybe the secret... Wait, you take more than 3 hits? 5 hits? Okay. That's a little unacceptable to me, but alright. Let me check that P-switch again. Nope, not over here. Alright. Wait, why is that over there? Oh, never mind. Ignore that completely. Wait a minute! Don't do that. Maybe I should check out the pipe first. Like this one, right over here. Yep, that key was right here. Oh, by the way, how did my Yoshi change color? That was weird. Yoshi look at me, oh, what you got me weird for? Well, you were green. You were always green, and then you turned gray or black. But you didn't gain anything special. You're not like you're the Black Yoshi from Yoshi's Story or anything. So there you go. Choco Ghost House. Save that for later. Let's do Dolphin Lake. Yeah, I can go in this pipe too. Okay, well, we know where the keyhole is. We just managed to find that right away. And not even realize it. So, where's the key? Is it all the way, like, on the other side of the entire level? It can't be. They're not gonna have you backtrack that much, like, literally to the very beginning of the stage. That would be ridiculous. So don't do that. And watch now, they probably do that. So far, it doesn't scroll vertically, so it's not like I'm gonna miss it going this way. I seem to be going in the right direction to find where the key could be. Still not finding it yet, but it'll turn up someday. Preferably this day, because otherwise this video will be over 24 hours long. And I don't think my hard drive will be able to handle it. I'm just saying. Why is there a P-switch over here? Oh! This is probably why, watch. I bet you that, block will disappear. It did disappear. So guess what? We gotta go all the way back and get the key into the frickin' hole. Trying to go through all this trouble just to put something in the hole. Now that's Tinder for ya. Oh, God. Yeah, let's just move on here. Should have killed, like, a lot of these enemies, but I realized, you know, if you just dump them in the water, they're not gonna die. Even though, by reasonable standards, unless these Koopas have gills, they should. According to the 16-bit universe, I think it was only Sonic that had the, like, lungs. With no way to breathe underwater. Whoa, whoa, don't tread on me, bro. Even though I don't think fish can tread. Thank you! I shall be on my merry way now. Merry Way and Ashley Wilson. Alright, another secret exit obtained. Bushy Hills. I could make so many references to that, but I don't think I will. Yeah. The hills have bushes. Ugh, that sounds very gross. Well, and not really. I mean, you know, if you're a lady and you don't shave or trim, that's entirely your prerogative. That's your choice. I mean, we don't shave ourselves. I mean, not regularly at least, unless we're manscaping. Manscaping is just like a word that pisses me off. I mean, you're not manscaping. You're just trimming around your balls. That's it. You're just making it a little bit more comfy when you're wearing, I don't know, drawers that are tight. That's entirely fine. It's a comfort thing. Like, really, do you really want to, like, bring a woman to your house just so she can look at your pubes and be like, oh, that's it. You don't have to, like, do anything. Just as long as you see the, handiwork, that's entirely fine by me. No. That's usually not the reason you bring them over. I'm just saying. Maybe you just want to play Mario Kart or something. And that's entirely fine, too. The mountains away have some bushes that are climbable. Okay, that's all I needed to know. Oh, okay, I see what that means. It means that you can now, well, climb this stuff. Music is fitting, it definitely does feel like a new Super Mario Bros. Stage. When you're climbing those cliff sides, and you can actually climb on some of the bushes. Freaking hiccups. I find it weird that usually when I get the hiccups, it's like almost for minutes at a time. And then one time I had them for like over an hour. And I couldn't even watch the basketball game, so I had to like hold my breath and drink like a glass of water at the same time. Well, granted, I hold my breath first and then drink the water. And then the hiccups eventually went away. But I have one classmate who just has like maybe 1 or 2 hiccups per day. And they're usually like, what, 3 or 4 hours apart. And they don't even sound like normal hiccups. It's like, eh! No, not I can't make that noise. But it almost sounds like a pterodactyl. Like, seriously, it does, and it's so hilarious. Okay, that's weird that a Paragoomba was doing that, like, just going straight down. Oh, there's a lot of these. But it makes no sense. Like, how the hell do you get hiccups that are spread out that far apart, and it's like the same kind of noise? It makes no sense. And I remember when I was in high school, they had this saying that hiccups make you grow. But I've had hiccups like almost every day, or at least 4 or 5 times a week, even now. And I'm still only, what, 5'3". So what's supposed to grow? Like my, esophagus or something that's gonna be stretched out from all them hiccuping? Like, Jesus. It's almost like a freaking giraffe I got in there. Only without the spots. It's just made of flesh. To make sure that I don't die. Firebar Cliffs. I would imagine you wouldn't be able to live without an esophagus. If you could, that would be pretty difficult. So I'd imagine it being very important. God, seeing this kind of stage reminds me of New Super Luigi U. Oh, what was that stage that I could never beat? Was it 9-6 or 9-7? It was a one where it was basically a cliff level, or a mountain level, and you had those fire bars that you had to get around all the time. And some of them were actually very large. I could never beat that level. Or at least never beat that level. Oh, Jesus, that was a bad idea. Or I could never beat that level without collecting all the 3... You know, beat the level and collect all 3 coins at the same time. Unless you were playing as Nabbit, which was pretty much just the BS factor right there. It was just so sad because that was the one level, even now, that I could not beat. Granted that I haven't played it in like a couple of years. So yeah, there's that. That's my sob story of New Super Luigi U. Fun little DLC. It's based on Luigi and it's hard to enjoy because it's hard as hell. Well, I'm not saying it's terrible. It's just like, well, if there's one level you can't beat, then I haven't really beaten it in full. Even though that's just the one thing I need to do. Like, really, that's just the one thing. The one thing to rule them all. Jesus, there's so much going on here. Why are there so many of these Koopas? That's ridiculous. All I want to do is just get to the green switch. And there we go. I think we just got it. Oh, wait a minute. P-switch time. Oh, it's just a coin trove. Eh, might as well catch them all. I couldn't catch them all in Pokemon, seeing how there's like, what, lots of them, like Gen 6, and now you got Gen 7 coming around, and I missed 2. I will commit Sudoku later on. Okay. Once I get the green switch activated, which is probably going to be now, I will just call it an episode, because I think we did so much. Yeah, I'll let that fall, I don't care. Okay, Ghost House or Castle? I think in the next episode we do Ghost House. Goodbye everyone, thanks for watching.